This is Calgary Southwest today. So our purpose is to get some readings at a few daycares here. Where there's a tower over there. You can see that in the distance there. We need to hold these telecommunication companies accountable. No one else is in Canada. The government obviously isn't. None of these puppet politicians in Ottawa are. And there we got another tower there. So these are monopole towers. They look like they have 4G on them. We're going to have to monitor these towers because they're probably going to deploy 5G antennas on those in the upcoming months. So we're going to have to monitor that. But this area here, we've talked to locals. There's towers going up almost every week around here. Like every quarter kilometer, you got these pretty nasty cellular towers. They're giving off a lot of EMF radiation, and there's a growing number of Canadians who are rightly concerned about it. The telecommunication industry is spreading some misinformation. They're claiming that the EMF coming out of these antennas, like up there, that it's declining exponentially. We say nonsense. Our readings tell us that if anything, they're getting higher the further you get away from them. Yep. And our trusted meter here is telling us that. So what's with all the misinformation? It's bad enough that there's no liability on these companies. We did a post on Kenora, Ontario. The community was outraged and they tried to block one of these monopole towers. And all they said was safety code 6. The whole system is rigged, but if enough of Canadians speak up, anything's possible. So look here, we got a kindergarten preschool here, right? And we got these two towers here. These are base level readings. We're anticipating at NCA that these readings are going to get a hell of a lot higher under 5G. So we will come back here, but let's just do some base level readings. Oh yeah, look at this. It's already pretty bad here. We're in the mid-extreme level. It's peaking at 3.29 volts per meter. That's the peak signal. And we're up to 2400, and that's above 1000 level of microwatts per square meter by the Bio Initiative. And also this beautiful organization out of Germany, the Standard for Building Biology. And they've done excellent work. They're both consistent with each other. They're independent scientists, they're physicians, and they're concerned. So look at that. So here, you can hear it here. Hear the sound there. Look at that. So you could zoom in there to this so people could see the readings.
I guess it's too dark to...
Yeah, try and show people the readings.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so let's just walk. There's another daycare we want to get some readings from. But we need people across the country getting activated, people around the world. No one is holding these companies accountable.
Not because it's money.
It's all about greed, profit. They want to bring their technocracy here. The government's in bed with it. We know this since 2014. The government of Canada on their website admitted that they're in full collaboration with the telecommunication industry. What? How can that be? Why aren't they serving in full service of the Canadian people? Everything is flipped upside down. That's why we're seeing the chaos in our society. But there's that tower. Look at it. There's a lot of room to add other things onto it, eh? Yeah. So we're going to monitor this.
Oh, he's so sensitive. Here we go. Tower.
Where are we here?
This is Pall.
Yeah. No, I'm looking for that daycare. But you can see the businesses. There's a lot. It's a public area. But how?
It's a lot of business.
But look at the arrogance. He put it right in the public space.
I know.
And there's that nasty one over there. Yeah, we're in the mid-extreme here. We're in the mid-extreme. It's not nearly as bad as Victoria, BC, the last place we were, but it's you know, these are base level. You know, it is a concern what we're seeing here, but you know, that stuff in Victoria, BC was outrageous. So,
but this is all business.
we're gonna have to monitor these things. It looks fairly new, that tower, doesn't it?
This one new?
Yeah.
This one is new, this one over there is new. You have a lot in Southwest right now.
Yeah, it's fairly new. Let's take a close look at it. Yeah, look at that. It's brand spanking new.
Yeah.
That's about as new as it gets. Look at it.
I was not there before. I come here since a long time. And they close now. Here preschool is here. Green Door preschool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they close, huh? You don't
Yeah,
want
it's,
anybody to see now.
This is, it looks like they upgraded it. There's Nokia in there, so we're gonna have to monitor this. Nokia is one of the big telecommunication companies, Ericsson, Huawei, right? So we're gonna have to monitor it. They got
You got a lot, huh?
Yeah, these look like 4G, but I bet you they're going to put up 5G here soon. But we're under the tower, so it's dropping here because we're under the travel of the EMF radiation. But you know what, a bunch of nonsense. Them telling us it's declining exponentially. It's ridiculous. Our readings prove that is bull.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to go to some other towers around here, but like I said, these are base level readings. They are mid-extreme, and we can only assume they're going to get worse. They're going to add more antennas on there, especially the 5G ones. So we're going to be back here. Keep raising your voice about this issue. You know, we're seeing a lot of dead bees, honeybees, insects, and we don't know if it's attributed to the EMF or not. There is a linkage there. We're concerned about the bird life, obviously the effects on humans and animals. This is very troubling. So the public as a whole can hold these companies accountable because they should be liable if they're causing harm. They should be liable.
If everybody stand together.
Yeah, exactly. So let's go to the next tower.